Rejection is not a judgment on our worth. Just because we might be rejected in certain areas because of certain things and circumstances does not mean we're worth any less than what we feel or think we are. We're still as powerful, as beautiful, as worthy of anything you could ever want, anything you could want to manifest in this world. But just because someone, one being, one piece of energy may have rejected you in a certain circumstance, does that, it doesn't mean that it affects that side of you, that essence that you carry. And I feel like it's so important for us to remember who we are when things like the teacher of rejection comes through, because rejection is just a teacher. We need to be rejected sometimes in order for us to learn our boundaries, values, and to learn what that feels like for if there was any setbacks in the future. Sometimes we need those minor rejections, but I don't know about you, but I feel like if I've ever had any sort of rejection, that is a deeper lesson because I always go into a better space for that. And it's crazy because, like, I've seen people, for example, lose their jobs, get fired, and whatnot. And then in that same space, in that same amount of time, a better opportunity is pushed towards them because they're staying on the same frequency. They're not allowing that rejection to interfere with their plans and who they know they are to be. They don't allow the rejection to do that. And more abundant opportunities come to them after that piece of rejection from that one aspect. So it's almost like the universe saying, no, you're not meant to be here at all. You're not meant to be in this space because I got a better space for you. And sometimes that may take a harsh type of person projecting some sort of energy that is confusing onto you, that feels like a type of rejection, but that actually might be something else because you don't know what actually will come after that. And I've seen this happen so much, and I've seen it happen to me. I remember when, like, I was constantly looking for work, jobs, and whatnot, and yeah, I wasn't getting one. I was not getting one. No one was replying to me whatsoever, and that doesn't mean that I'm any worth any less. It doesn't mean that I'm not capable of doing the job. It just means that I was meant to start the business that I started. Because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be where I am today, making the money I am today, and living as fruitful and abundantly as I am right now. And that's only going to grow and multiply even more and even more and even more and even more and even more. So I'm so grateful that there was that rejection in certain areas. And sometimes it might feel like people are constantly getting rejected. But I honestly believe it's because we're not doing what we're truly aligned with, what we're truly meant to be doing. And I feel what we're truly meant to be doing is actually the things that we know we're meant to be doing, the things that we've always wanted to do. It's crazy to think that, like, I am now in a state that I'm able to do everything I've ever wanted to do from a young child. I literally every day I do stuff that I've always wanted to do as a child. I'm not like caught up doing things for other people that I don't want to do, if that makes sense. And I think that's the beauty of having your own business or having your own form of finance so that you can project out your true light, what you're supposed to be doing and what you've always wanted to do. And I wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't for certain areas of rejection, and not even just rejection from the external source, the rejection from the within too. The me saying no, I'm not doing that, and actually having those type of boundaries within myself. Because sometimes it's okay to say no to things. It's not just about, us analyzing that external, like I said, that external rejection. It's like allowing ourselves to have that internal rejection too. If there's a certain opportunity that might come to you that you're questioning and thinking, you know what, does this actually align with me and align with what I'm meant to be doing? and like you take it anyways, that means there's a lack of rejection, there's a lack of, you know, boundary that you have for yourself. And that's another aspect of rejection that I've been learning in myself too. It's being okay to say no to certain things, especially when it comes to like working or like business as well. It's almost like when it comes to money, a lot of the time you'll feel, depending on who you are, I've been in a place before though where I feel like, okay, it's got a good price on it, so I'm going to take the opportunity. But then it's like, I'm doing it, and for some reason, I'm not doing it. But it's like, that part of that is discipline, part of that is a lack of discipline. But then the other part is actually, you don't want to do it. And that's the truth, isn't it? Because if you did want to do it and you found it fun and you thought, yo, I love this. This is easy. This is light work and I deserve being able to do this. I'm able to make that same amount with ease. It wouldn't be a problem. You would have already done it. It's the truth. And I feel like I'm in a state now where I'm constantly doing stuff that is at ease, very easy, but then I'm being financially awarded back because that's what I've manifested through things like affirmations within, mental affirmations as well. Just saying to myself, oh, this is what I want, this is what I'm gonna get. That's it. I ain't accepting nothing more, nothing less. Well, of course I accept more, but nothing less than that, you know what I mean? So I think we really need to think about the aspect of rejection. And if you're in a situation, whoever has found this video, if you're ever in a situation where you feel rejected, you feel like somebody, you know, they're not like giving the same energy that you're trying to give them, there's something way better out there for you and you don't even know. And you are very powerful and you're very amazing. So there's no way that a better opportunity couldn't come. And sometimes that opportunity is within. And the opportunity within is that idea that you have, that creative aspect to your brain and your body and your life. It's that creative child in you. That is what you can monetize off, and that is what you can live off. It's not always like, you know, we don't always have to go external. Sometimes everything's always within, and it might not even be rejection on that level. I was talking on that level because I feel like we talk about that concept a lot on this channel. But even if it's relationships, if somebody has rejected you, you are worth so much, and someone will align with you in the divine way that they're meant to, because everyone has someone. If you want them, if you want a certain aspect, if you want a queen or a king, I don't know what it might be, they're there. And whoever rejected you isn't worthy of having you. It's just the truth. So yeah, guys, have a wonderful day, night, evening. I don't even know what time it is that I'm to the person I'm talking to right now, but I hope you bless and have a good day. Bye bye.